If you clicked on this video, you're probably just a teenager who will go and work in a party destination this summer. A teenager who goes to work out mostly about getting girls' validation and girls' attention. You're probably just a teenager who just wants to go to party every day, to have crazy parties, have memories while working out 1 hour a day. No more. While working 8 hours, while having fun, and while not sleeping that much, keep his leanness and his muscle, and just doing everything that he has to. And I was living that way, This summer I was actually living that way. I was having that lifestyle of going to party every single day, man. Every single day, without exaggerating. Having like 4-5 hours of sleep at max. Training every day, 40 minutes, 1 hour a day, something like that. And still even improving, man. Even putting on some muscles, no matter that I was going to parties every day. And I was the kid that thought that this was impossible, that it's literally impossible to build muscle and keep lean while not having 8 hours of sleep. You cannot get lean and build muscle if you don't work out like 2 hours on a strict program, if you don't rest properly, if you don't time your meals, if you're not having a routine. I was thinking all of that, and once for all I just understood that this is not true, that you don't need to do everything by the book to be shredded and to even build muscle and to feel fine. You just need a few things that you need to go through, like biblically, like go through them, do them, and know that if you do these few things, you literally still build muscle and you can do whatever you want. Because let's be real, most of us are going to the gym or going to training only to look good for a validation. It doesn't matter if it's from a man or from a woman or from your partner or just from a one-night stand girl. It doesn't matter, right? It's the same thing. Most people strive for validation. You will not see that much people going to the gym every day, train hard to failure, sweating, having headaches after a workout, just because they like it, just for health. Simply because it's not healthy to train that hard. Most of the people that you see that are literally training to failure and giving everything that they've got are doing this so they can look good while they fuck, or to look good for their partner, or to have more respect from men. It's that simple. And sometimes while living a good lifestyle, working 8 months in the winter in your home city to go and have a crazy summer on a party destination is just what a teenager needs to become a man and to see a little bit from the world, to get some validation from abroad girls, to actually start having some confidence, having a first time working for someone. This shit will turn you into a man, and I want to prepare you as much as I can. So the first thing that got me progress was embracing the light movement. The other thing that I was thinking about before I was going to work the summer, it was that you need to always have intense cardio, always giving everything from yourself, sweating, literally having headaches after a run or after a swim or just after very intense cardio. You need to be sweating your shit out. It's not true, man. The moment when I was the leanest and looking the best while having the most muscle on myself while being lean was when I was moving, when I was doing 15-20 20k steps a day, every single day. That's when I was just the most lean. I was having veins on like my abs, on my chest, on everywhere. When I was drinking like a lot of water, which we will talk about later. But not doing intense cardio and not burning your muscles on a cardio will make you leaner than you could possibly imagine. You're burning your nervous system and your muscles enough when you're training physically. When you're doing calisthenics or you're doing like a gym workout or anything like that, you're stressing your nervous system enough. If you stress it even more with intense cardio, you just hold a lot of water, you just overtrain, and you just not build as much muscle as you can, and you will not maintain the muscle that you want, and you will start just losing weight, and probably you start losing muscle with the fat. But while training hard, training physically, training with weights, no matter if it's with weights or with your weight, and just walking with a normal tempo, doing, that will probably sound a lot to you, but doing 20,000, 25,000 to 30,000 steps a day in the summer while drinking 4 to 5 liters of water a day will make you fucking unstoppable, man. Will make you fucking unstoppable. I mean, look how I was walking while training 40 to 50 minutes a day, literally just pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups and dips with a shit ton of steps, while doing like between 20,000 and 30,000 steps a day. That was how my physique was looking. I was just lean as fuck. I was on veins everywhere. I was unstoppable. And I didn't thought that this was possible, because I actually in the summer I bulked up. I like for the whole summer I think I gained like 3-4 kgs while not having that much of a fat in myself. That's because of the steps, that's because of the light cardio. Of course, training is important, but if you just train physically hard 45, 50 minutes a day, and the other day you're not doing anything, you're just laying and not moving at all, your body's not gonna feel good, man. Your body can do a lot more than just 50 minutes of workout a day. And doing light cardio will actually boost your mood, boost your testosterone, boost your everything. And it will just make you look lean while maintaining the muscle that you want. Because, yeah, that probably sounds hard to you right now, but imagine going to a club, man. Imagine going to a club. I mean, you go out like 12 or something like that, and you come back home at 3 or 4 a.m. And for 4 hours you were staying on your legs, and you were just always moving to the disco, moving in the disco, going to the shop, probably go out with some girl. You were just always moving, you know. And once you stop moving, you see how you start gaining fat. That's what happened to me. You start gaining fat and you start to actually become lazier. When you move less, you start to become lazier. You start to eat more, you start to sleep more, your mood just gets down and everything. You just don't have energy. The less like energy you use, the less energy you have. And simply, that's how the things are working. That was the first thing. Just embrace the little movement. It can make you lean. It can make you leaner than you think. The second thing is eat primarily. And what I mean by that, eat protein. Protein will be literally your best friend. Protein will make the difference between a muscular fat guy and a muscular lean guy. Man, we all know that you don't eat that much, right? Everybody who is fat is telling that I'm not eating that much. Yes, but you're eating bullshit, man. You're eating a shit ton of carbs. You're eating like 200 grams of carbs. And even if you're eating like your protein, 150 grams, you're still sabotaging yourself with eating that much of a carbs. You don't need that much of a carbs, man. Your body can survive without carbs. Especially if you're not training that hard. I mean, I can survive without carbs with training every single day for 2 hours and moving 15,000 steps a day with training 2 hours and still surviving on no carbs or very low of carbs, like 50 grams or something like that. And you're telling me that in the summer when you're training 40 minutes, you're doing a light workout, you cannot survive without carbs? I mean, yeah, I know they're addictive. I know you feel better with them. I know you feel less stressed with them. But they're not the solution. Why don't try to eat just meat and eggs, man, for 1-2 meals, 1-2 days, and just see how you feel. And after that, start adding carbs. Do you know what I was eating in the summer? Man, I go in lunch, I was fasting in the breakfast. I was going directly through lunch. And you know what I was eating? I was eating 6 eggs with a half a kilo of meat. 500 grams of chicken. Like the most low calorie options of high protein with 6 eggs and with a lot of veggies, man. With like a fuck ton of veggies, and probably if I'm feeling very down, I will have some fruits like banana, blueberries, or something like that. Like very light carb that will absorb fast. And I was not feeling hungry, man. After eating 6 or 7, sometimes 10 eggs with 500 grams of chicken, man, I was feeling full. And most of you will not even be able to eat that. Most of you will not be able to get that down. I mean, when you're hungry, just try to eat protein. If you cannot eat chicken or eggs, that means you're not hungry, man. You're just addicted. It's like, eat as much chicken and eggs and vegetables as you want and see how you get fat while training 40 minutes and doing a lot of steps. I want to see how you get fat. It's fucking impossible because you're not absorbing any carbs. And you know what I was eating on dinner? On dinner, I was eating another half a kilo of meat, sometimes like a beef, sometimes chicken, sometimes fish, again, some veggies, and it depends on the day, but sometimes maybe a little bit of potatoes, like 100 grams, something like that. Some days I would skip it, but it's like I was eating a kilo of meat a day. I was eating 6 to 10 eggs a day, a shit ton of veggies, and very little bit of carbs, max like 50 grams of carbs a day. And I was bulking. I didn't want to bulk. I was just gaining kilos. And I was feeling fine and I was lean and I had energy for trainings and I had energy for go outs. No matter that I slept 4 hours, I still had energy. Sometimes if I take a nap during my lunch break, I'm unstoppable, man. Nobody can fucking stop me. Because my diet was on point. That's the thing. When I eat primarily just most meat and eggs, I'm feeling primal, I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling like a man, you know? I'm feeling like I can do anything. Having a diet on point and being consistent with the training and even not having that much of a sleep will make the difference, man. These things just make the difference. These things made the difference for me and can make the difference for you. Oh, life is very simple, man. Being clean is very simple, for real. And the last thing that I want to tell you that got me to achieving the physique that I have is take a break if needed. I was telling to you in the whole video that I was feeling unstoppable, that I always had energy for trainings, that I was always going to a night out every single day, that everything was good. But man, sometimes you really just burn out. And when I say burnout, I don't mean that I cannot do these things. I had a days I was pushing through burnouts. I was going to training no matter that I didn't felt like it, that I didn't felt energy. I was going to a night out even though my soul just wanted to sleep. I was pushing through it, but I was pushing and pushing, and I just got sick. I mean, literally sick. I started throwing up of this burnout. This was the moment when I said to myself, no, no more discos till the end of the summer. I will only train like widely. I will stop eating that much of a meat and eggs and all that stuff, man. And I rested from everything, from work, from training, from nightlife, for exactly 3 days. And when I rested for 3 days, you know what happened? I started wanting to get back to this lifestyle. I started to want to go on a nightlife, to just go and get some attention from girls. Like that masculine urge for girls just came in my heart. The masculine urge to train and to not be weak came after 3 days of rest. And that's when I told myself, man, even when you're ready to give up from everything, even when you think you cannot go like that, when you think you don't like this stuff, you even think that you don't want this, and you rest 2 days and you start to want it again. It's like having a week of bad training, have like the weekend, like resting, have a good night of sleep, eat good, and after that on Monday you're having the best training of your life. It's the same here, man. Sometimes the only thing you need is just to take a break from this lifestyle. It's just to take a break. And the thing that I was doing to rest mentally was to go out in the forest, literally the forest, without a phone, without anything, with just a bike. With just a bike, go in the forest, ride a bike for like 15, 20 kilometers, very light, not doing it for the workout, and just appreciating life, and just appreciating everything that happened to me this summer. Start to think about life, start to think about future, start to think about the current moment. And I done that for 2 days, and my brain just wanted the stimulation that he had, the stimulation of nightlife, of training, and of eating. No matter if you're a strong man or a weak kid, when you want to give up, try taking 2 rest days and you see the difference. That was everything that I had to tell you today. That was everything for today's video. I hope I helped you. I hope you had the best summer of your life. And if that video helps you, you do a lot to me if you subscribe and share it with a friend for a better summer. Bye, brother.